Welcome back to our channel. If you've been watching, we've been doing some upgrades to our Brinkley Z3100, installing some lithium batteries, putting in a DC to DC charger, wiring up the inverter. We got one more project we want to do before we head out, because it's getting cold here in Tennessee. I think this morning it was 24 degrees, supposed to warm up to, I don't know, 35 or something like that. And we're up on the plateau, about 2,000 foot elevation, and sometimes we get snow. They do have snow in the forecast this week, but I have something I picked up that you guys might be interested in watching me trying to install. What is this, you say? I don't know. What do you think it is? Let's unwrap it and I'll give you a peek. That's right. That's a new Splendie Washer Dryer combo. We picked that up today. Of course, they had it on a 53-foot tractor trailer, and they're not going to be bringing it back our road. So I met them up about 5 miles up the road off a main road and picked it up in the truck. But let's go ahead and install this. We measured it. This one fits, they say it's going to fit the best in our trailer. So I'm going to have my wife help me unload this off the skid, and we're going to put it in the camper. Let's see how hard it is. Now, this is the Ventless. I didn't feel like drilling a big hole in the side of the camper, even though it'll dry better if you do that. We decided not to go that way, and so let's just get this in the trailer. Okay, looks like this is made in Poland, but it's nicely packed. All this styrofoam stuff is, you don't have to tear it apart. It just kind of all fits in a little groove here, so you just kind of pull it apart. We ordered this from Walmart, I think walmart.com, online, and it came in good shape. I don't see any dents or dings in it. Let's go put this in the camper. Okay, this is how I decided to unload the Splendie washing machine into the trailer. Got it backed up pretty close. Sarah probably wouldn't like to watch me do that, but I just went a little bit at a time, checked it about every foot or so. Look at that, plenty of room, nothing's gonna hit, nothing's gonna anything. So I'm just gonna slide it off. Look at that, don't even have to lift the thing up. Just put it on these boards, slide it in, take it up the stairs. I'll have Sarah help me up the stairs with it. But for now, look at that. It's right level with the truck. I think that'll work. That washer dryer combo unit, it's pretty heavy. And I felt like I didn't quite have the finger strength to hold on to it to get up the stairs where it's going to sit in the RV. So what I did was I have a moving mat. I had the moving mat cover the whole stairways, and then the machine has screws that holds the drum in, and I just flipped it up onto the stairs, and then to get it to the doors you got to stand it upright, and just slid it on in with the mat and the rug. So now that I have it in here, I'm in the process of taking out these 4 screws. It says screws and I think plastic grommets and stuff, so I think all this stuff has to come out. It's in there pretty good, so I got some vice grips and a screwdriver, and that's what I'm going to do before shoving it in the hole. The next step of installing your washer dryer combo in your RV is it has these plugs, and good thing there's a picture back there, because you take the screw out, and I had to get some vice grips to pull this out. You got to use a little bit of force. You don't want to leave this plastic piece in the washer dryer combo. The next thing Brinkley has done, which was kind of nice, is you're going to have to take out the shelf. I'll have to measure for this bracket up here. I think it'll have to come off. I'm not sure, but it's just a couple of screws. But this shelf right here, look at that, just pops right up. So you just take that off, and then to get the washer dryer over this, I think I'm going to put like a 2x4, maybe a 1x2 and a 2x4, with a little bit of carpet or something over it, so I can like slide the washing machine up there and then hook it up. But I'll let you know how that goes. Okay, new plan about putting the washer dryer combo in this unit. Since this is such a tight fit, I can't tilt it enough to get it out. So what I'm gonna do is, there's these screws right here that hold this front board on. I'm gonna try to take those out and then you know, get it that way. If not, there's another set of screws right here. So basically these right here. And for the floor, well, looks like after a closer look, closer inspection, it just has a couple screw holes there, there, and there that are holding this front plate in. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those three screws off, and that should get the base off, and then I should be able to just slide the washer dryer combo in. Change of plans again on the install of the washer dryer combo. First, we took off this bracket that was up here for hanging clothes. We're gonna have to drill a hole up there for the power up here. And down here, I took out the screws here, here, and there's another one that goes in sideways right in here. But it still is not coming loose. You can see it's still, yeah, I think there is a screw coming in from this back side holding that in, because it's just not coming loose. And I thought, well, maybe it has some staples on the bottom side or something like that, but I can put this underneath and slide it all the way back and forth. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back together and go with my first plan, some 2x4s up here, kind of build it up, slide the washer dryer combo into the hole that way. Alright, well, after removing this shelf right here, and I also decided to move this door to make the shelf easier to come out, I decided to move the, I guess this is where if you have a separate washer dryer, the base for this top next shelf. And I took the doors off because I didn't want to scratch up. It's such a tight fit in here, and it just rests, that wood just rests on here, but it's such a tight fit that it was hitting some of the doors right here up on this side. So I took the doors off for that. The bottom of this popped off. Now I can easily access the washer dryer combo from up top here without having to crunch in between here. So that was kind of unexpected, but I'd rather not scratch things up and get it in, get it looking nice. Little tip for you before you start, you're gonna need one of these. This is a 45 degree. You're gonna need a 90 degree because, see, I got it in here, got the door back on. I'm leaving this off for now because I have to go get a 90 degree elbow. There's just not quite enough room for this to fit in here. It'll kink the hose. So I checked about 3 to 4 different stores for a 90 degree elbow for here. I just don't have one. So looks like time to order on Amazon, and it's gonna take a few more days to get this done. Okay, and here's the finished product of our washer dryer installed. Here's the top shelf if you want a dryer. So you have the power turned on, it's good. I did put a little piece of something down here so it doesn't slide closer towards the water connections. And then there was a hanging bar up in here that I took off. I left it off so if I want to, I can reach down in here. I don't know if you can see that, probably not, but I can reach down in there and individually turn the hot and cold off for when it's not in use, which is probably the best way to go anyways. So, you know, maybe once a week when I go to use a washer and dryer, I'll just reach back there, turn on the hot, turn on the cold, and then when it's not in use, just turn it back off just in case something happens to leak a little bit. I also have some water detectors. They're Bluetooth, and then also they just make noise. So, since I'll have the water turned off, unless I'm doing laundry, they shouldn't go off. And I'll put some underneath a couple other places around the trailer as well, in case there's a water leak. It'll let me know. So there it is. It's the final install and the update. One of the updates that I did. Gen Y gooseneck. The other couple things they're just small items, but you know how that tire seems to be getting loose on everybody? Well, I safety wired it. If you look right up in here, there it is. Now when you put safety wire on it, make sure you wind it so it's pulling it tight. So if it tries to loosen, it'll just tighten on itself. The other thing I added was one of these extra shutoff valves, and I did the same thing to it. I safety wired it here, and so I drilled a little hole in the tab, and I actually got 2 holes in it. Safety wired it up to the top, right up in there. The put these screens on, keep the bugs from getting inside, dirt daubers and stuff. The next thing we decided to do was to go ahead and improve the softness of the mattress. It's a big thick foam mattress, but nothing too special. So we got a 1-inch topper on it, and we also have a 3-inch coal infused memory foam. Now you can see we didn't order, we just got a regular king size, and it's not gonna fit. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, and if you get the RV style, you're just gonna be paying more money than you need to. So basically I'm gonna cut it down. I got it from here to here, so I'm just gonna draw a line all the way down, cut it with like a bread cutter, and install that. So I'll go ahead and tear this bed down, measure it, cut it, put it back up, and let you see the results. And about 30 minutes later, I have it cut. It measures, it was 80 inches long, which that's about what the bed is anyways, and it was 75 inches wide. I needed 69, so I just cut one side off, cut around the corners, and there we go, my coal infused mattress topper. Now I just got to finish putting it back together with a 1-inch topper on top of that. Okay, the best way to make this bed, like I said, I have the 3-inch coal infused memory foam, 1-inch bed topper on it, is just go ahead and pull the bed out about a foot or two, crawl up front, tuck in the corners, and then get in the back, tuck in the back. So that's what it's gonna look like. I just gotta push it back in against the wall like that, and voila, all done. Finished making the bed. The other things one other thing I want to talk about that I installed that should help anybody out. I got the Winegard 5G and also TV antenna, which you already have the antenna on top. This is the part that actually gets the cell signals. You can do Verizon, AT&T, and I think T-Mobile. You can pick your carrier. There's a phone number you call. So the antenna, the digital TV antenna already comes up on top. You buy this, I think it's around $1,000, like $9.99, but if you get it on Black Friday, you can get it about $300 off like we did. And then you just pick your plan. I think it's around $150 a month for a pretty beefy plan, but you want to look into it. But it comes with your Brinkley. Look into it. It was so easy to install. Everything was pre-wired. The main on and off switch for that is actually behind the TV. They already install it for you on this Brinkley. You have back here behind the TV, you have one switch back there that turns on the power antenna for digital TV, and another switch that turns on your cell booster antenna up on top. Another upgrade we did for the camper was we went ahead and got this desk piece. Actually, when we ordered it, it come in a box. Our dealer never ordered one before, so it's folding in half. And let's see if I can't install it for you here. All right, so you just unfold it like that. Has a little slot it fits in. Maybe it'd fit it going better the other way. I don't know. There it goes. And as you can see, it'll make a desk. Color match is good. I would have to say the piece that goes in, of course it has a line right here. It's a little bit thinner than the original. Let's see if you can see that. It's about 1/8 of an inch thinner. Unless this just drops. This probably just drops down into a groove. Because it has a groove along this side. So, but anyways, this is going to be our little office. So that's the other improvement we did. All right, some people out there may have a Chevy or a GMC pickup. If you have a newer one, I'm not sure what years are involved. If you hook your rear camera that comes in with a Brinkley, maybe several other models, I'm not sure. Sometimes they don't work correctly. They come on, they go off, they come on, come off. The way to fix that, and we found that online, is to get an adapter, Furrion. Well, this one's from Furrion, camera 7-way adapter with power switch. And for some reason here's what it looks like. And you just hook it into your 7-way pin, and then your trailer 7-way pin hooks into that. And we've tried it. And ever since trying it, the camera does stay on now, and it works just fine. One last update, improvement we did to our trailer is we installed a Starlink pole. And I just have it strapped here. Another like a 3-4 foot extension on top of that. And the Starlink will go on top of that. Haven't yet to test that out, just put that on there. But there's our updates we have done to our trailer. Hope you enjoyed. And see you guys next time.